Today we want to have a closer look at the adventurous story of a lost and very special Auto Union Grand Prix car. The Auto Union Type C/D hill climb car in Riga, Latvia. At the end of the Second World War, the headquarters of the famous Auto Union race team was under American occupation for a short time, and from 1st of July 1945, Zwickau became Russian occupation zone. The Soviets brought any high-tech that could help their own industry to Russia. And so also 18 Auto Union race cars found their way east. Because they were transported in tightly packed train coaches, they had some good damage already when they arrived there. And they were given to engineering companies in Soviet Union to learn from their designs. But unlike the Western countries, the Soviets didn't take the German experts and equipment to Russia to run these vehicles. And so they tried to run these high-tech machines with not ideal fuel and little expertise. What followed was a huge crash during a presentation near Moscow, where a driver lost control and crashed into spectators, killing 19 people. Because of that accident, racing foreign race cars was banned in Soviet Russia, and the Auto Union race cars were abandoned for decades. On Subotnik 1975, that is an unpaid working Saturday in the Soviet Union, plans for tidying up the ZIL company in Moscow, where the rare race car ended up, were made. And the old trash in the corner should have been scrapped. There was a 20-year-old Latvian petrolhead who heard about these plans and wanted to save the old, banged-up Auto Union whatever it takes. Viktor Kuhlberg. Just 3 years before, he founded the Antique Automobile Club in Riga. He tried to use his contacts to persuade the officials to hand the car over to him, but without success. Just a couple of hours before everything should have been scrapped, Kuhlberg could bribe an official at the ZIL factory and brought the wreck to Riga. So now they could have a good look at the car. It was one of two Auto Union Type C/D hill climb cars of 1938. At this time, new regulations for Grand Prix racing were introduced and engine size was limited to 3 liters. For hill climbs, there was no such limits, and so the Auto Union took the latest Type D chassis and put in the massive supercharged 6-liter V16 engine of the previous Type C. So that's why the name of this car is Type C/D. And this special car is now in Riga in 1975. But its condition is bad. It's hardly recognizable as Auto Union. The bodywork is not there anymore or badly damaged. The special carburetor for the supercharged V16 and other key components are missing. Nevertheless, the people of the Oldtimer Club in Riga took great pride in having such a special car in their collection now, and organized an event on Riga's local racetrack, Bikaniki, for the following year. The club worked hard to make the car presentable, and even remanufactured missing parts, so that the Auto Union could drive again. At the event, the Auto Union with Kuhlberg inside was dragged around the circuit by a rope in front of 70,000 spectators. He then stopped, started the V16 engine, but could only drive for a few hundred meters. Anyway, the event was a huge success, and also in Western countries people heard about the rescued lost Auto Union race car. So Riga's Oldtimer Club got many offers of wealthy Western people to get the car. Some of them even offered to build a museum in Riga for the club in exchange for the car. But the club wanted to keep the car, because they knew about its potential. But the idea of their own museum for their Oldtimer Club was intriguing. The annual meeting of the club got bigger every year, and they could present an impressive collection of cars, including the lost Auto Union hill climb car. So they applied for building their own museum. But after the huge investments for the 1980 Olympics in Moscow, there was no desire and no budget to pay for another cultural and sports building in the Soviet Union. Shortly after, the club received another offer from the West to build the museum in Riga. And the Soviet Union couldn't let this happen. And so it took a few years, but in 1985 the budget was there, the plans were approved, and they designed a very modern museum. It was so modern that building material had to be shipped over from Finland, and the participation of the capitalist country in the Soviet building project was something new. The foundation was laid in 1986 and the museum opened in 1989. The museum is located right next to Riga's Bikaniki racetrack. But the story isn't over yet. Shortly after the museum opened, the Cold War was over, and Viktor Kuhlberg, founder and now president of Riga's Oldtimer Club, was approached again, this time from Audi in Ingolstadt, Germany. Since all their pre-war heroes were lost after the war, they were desperately trying to get their original Auto Union race cars back. And they made a very generous deal with Kuhlberg. Audi picked up the still badly damaged and incomplete hill climb car in Latvia and brought it to Auto Union restoration expert Crosswave and Gardiner in South England in 1995. They fully restored and rebuilt the rare Type C/D and additionally created an exact copy. The original restored hill climb car then went to Ingolstadt, and you can see it in Audi's museum there today. The replica was sent to Riga. The museum was completely renovated from 2013 to 2016, and today it's literally built around their star, the Auto Union hill climb car. In addition to the deal, Latvia's first Audi dealership was opened right next to the museum, and Kuhlberg became Latvia's exclusive Audi importer, so he could earn money with every Audi that was sold in Latvia. So I hope you liked this little story and maybe you remember this when you visit Riga's Motor Museum. See you at the next video, and please consider to become a B-Sport Club member for more videos like this.